We're also going to go over the icks we have for each other, dating apps, and exposing the crazy things we both did when we were single. Will comes over to like fart on me, just annoy me, try bite me,
That's cute.
anything.
Cutesy.
Oh, I've got a repellent and it's a burp.
Do a big burp.
I can't do one now.
Yeah, you can. You said you can burp on repeat. Do a big one. No.
Band names: King, Queen, Mafia, No Fear, and For Real. They're all banned.
Who is naming their kid?
Water Snake 69 is not allowed.
Water Snake 69. Oh, damn it! That ruins our chances then.
If I met you outside of the villa, given your early younger decisions, I would probably not have dated you.
Why?
Because, mate, some of the shit you got up to, I won't talk about it on the pod. I do not need to know that young, immature Will.
I wasn't immature.
Nor needed to date him.
Why? I was me. Welcome back to the podcast and introducing your two hosts. Myself, Will Young, aka Farmer Will, and my beautiful girlfriend, Jessie Wynter.
Today, we're going to be diving into dating in your 20s. We're also going to go over the icks we have for each other, dating apps, and exposing the crazy things we both did when we were single.
Are you not going to comment on my intro?
Yeah, I'm still a bit taken away by that. That was very energetic, Will. I love the energy.
Introducing two hosts, me and you.
Oh my God. It's like we've not been hosting it for the whole year.
Yeah, no, but I'm giving it a bit of...
A little bit of that pop to the episode. I love it.
Yeah, a little bit of fidgy jazz.
A little bit of pep in your step to start your day or your gym session or whatever you're listening to the podcast and doing.
But we're going to go straight into it, and we're actually going to start off with some trending tea, baby. And something that's been all over my For You page that I've actually done a deep dive into is actually Trisha Paytas. Is that how you pronounce her name?
Yeah.
Trisha Paytas. So she's recently given birth to a baby, and the baby's actually called Aquaman Moses.
That's not real.
No, but we're going to move on to her baby names very soon because when she gave birth, Ozzy Osbourne died. And then there's this crazy theory that every time she gives birth or announcing it, something happens. So if we take it back to her first time she gave birth to Malibu Barbie, and then the Queen passed away.
I do remember this one, and people were saying that Malibu Barbie was the Queen reincarnated.
Reincarnation. And then, if you didn't think that was weird enough, she then announced her second pregnancy, and then King Charles became unwell and had to receive treatment for cancer. And then, on her third pregnancy, when she announced that, Pope Francis died.
So what? She's just got a curse?
She's got a curse that every time she announces something, if she's pregnant or given birth, a crazy public figure dies.
That is actually wild. So every time she has an announcement, the crazy thing is you would think that the Pope dying is bigger news than her announcing a pregnancy. However, I think her pregnancies get so much press around it because it goes in the same time.
Yeah, because it doesn't make things better because people are always commenting on her post being like, oh my God, like Pope Francis, is your baby? And even worse than that, people are going to the actual official post where they announce the Pope's died and then they're like, oh, don't worry because it's in Trisha's baby.
Should I laugh at that?
It's not funny.
So pretty much the world has a conspiracy theory about her and the babies. This is wild that they keep coinciding though.
Yeah.
I actually love the internet sometimes though because they love it when they come up with these conspiracy theories.
Yeah, like who is the first person that goes, oh yeah, Trisha just had a baby. Do you know who that is? That is the Queen. That is Elizabeth.
If the Queen was going to come back as someone else's child, would she have chosen that family?
Why are you coming back at Trisha's? But I even think what's weirder than that, no, I don't know if weird's the right or the nicest thing to say, but her choices of baby names.
I've got a theory behind this.
Okay, so do I. But just to let you know what the baby names are, most recent is Aquaman Moses.
Is it even legal to call your kid Aquaman?
Aquaman, because she loves the sea and wanted to name it after a movie. Aquaman. You can name whatever you want.
But you can't have the name Jesus.
Can't you?
I don't think so. I don't think you can have the name Jesus and Lucifer.
I don't know if really?
Shall I fact check that?
Yeah, fact check that, because I think you can actually name whatever you want. Like, you can name it whatever you want. But then again, I don't know a Jesus.
Yeah, I think it's illegal to call your child Jesus.
What, everywhere in the world?
Band names in New Zealand. I don't know why it's giving me New Zealand first. Lucia, Messiah, King, Queen, Mafia, No Fear, Anal, and For Real. They're all banned.
Anal. Who is naming their kid Anal?
I don't know.
That's such a weird, random thing to have in there, I think.
In the UK, you can get away with a lot less, even Malibu Barbie, but you can't legally register a name that has symbols or numbers, is offensive or harmful, could be seen as official or misleading. So naming your baby Aquaman Moses Jr. is allowed. Water Snake 69 is not allowed.
Water Snake 69. Oh, damn it! That ruins our chances then. But yeah, so we've got Aquaman Moses as the most recent child, Malibu Barbie, and then Elvis.
What?
Yeah, they're her 3 children names.
Elvis.
Elvis.
I mean, I kind of like Elvis, but...
Yeah, Elvis isn't that bad, but it was definitely obviously after Elvis Presley. But when she was trying to decide what to name her most recent baby, it was between Aquaman, Moses Jr. Her partner's name is Moses, but she wanted to name the kids after like the sea and water. Water Snake was up there.
Water Snake.
Water Snake was up there. And then also Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Yeah.
Wow. This girl just goes like, whatever, I like that. This is truly coming down to actually calling your kids what you like.
Imagine if she's just rage baiting the whole internet and then these aren't actually their real names. Because imagine, okay, at school, you're at school, the teacher's reading down the list of names of children and reads out Aquaman. Do you know what I mean? It's not real.
Is Aquaman the coolest kid in the class, or is he the one that gets picked on because of his name?
If my name was Aquaman, I would always like, if anyone asked, what's your name? I would always go, Aquaman! And give it like a really big theatrical thing.
I can so imagine that.
They're going to be the coolest, or they're not going to be the coolest.
So
But you're not going to mess with anyone, are you? Like, if someone goes to mug you on the street, and they go, do you know who you're talking to? My name's fucking Aquaman right now. You're probably going to go, all right, I'll leave you alone.
If like someone told me their name was Elvis as well, and they told me they were reincarnated Elvis, I probably would be like, are you? Do you know what I mean? Like, I would believe there's a backstory.
Why are they going around saying that they're reincarnated Elvis?
Because they're literally the children of Trisha Paytas who are all reincarnated.
I'll only believe it if they go, my name is Elvis.
Oh my God. Well, Will, you have the same name as singer Will Young.
Yeah, I was about before him.
Yeah, but were you?
Yes, before he got
How
famous.
old is he?
No, he's obviously older, but I was born before he was famous. But
whenever we go to hotels and Will books the hotel under his name, the hotel staff always think that the singer Will Young is coming.
Yeah, this has happened loads of times, and I'm deeply sorry to all of the hotels out there where you're expecting
like restaurant bookings.
You're gonna get a singer, Will Young, and you get me. I'm sorry. What's also alongside that is really embarrassing sometimes is that obviously my stage name is Farmer Will.
His stage name.
My stage name is Farmer Will. Sometimes when I go to events or book things, well, if things are like booked for me or something like that, people would go Farmer Will, and I would go, what's your name, sir? My name is Will Young. You're not on the list. I go, well, that's really embarrassing and weird because you've invited me here. Can you check again, please?
And then I'll say, check for Farmer Will, because I swear to God, every time.
Yeah, and then Farmer's there. And then sometimes I'll go, it's Farmer Will, and they'll go, no, and then it will be Will Young. So I'm in this, and I just look like a really dodgy bloke just trying to get in, being like, what name's on the list? It's not looking good. But back to Trisha and her baby names. Are they getting out of hand?
Well, my theory is perhaps Trisha is smarter than all of us, and these are just her kids' stage names. So the actual like birth names are something different. So when they go to school, they don't have to be identified as like Nepo babies or the children of someone famous so they can have like private names.
Yeah. I'm kind of along the same line. I could be completely wrong and I don't want to sound insensitive if these are actually the name of her children. However, I just come on Aquaman.
You know that TikTok trend where it's like the mum names you after what they love?
Yeah.
So and then they're like, okay, Prosecco.
Yeah.
Like, how did I get my name?
I know. It's absolutely, yeah, it's way off. But baby names getting a bit taken out of hand like these days. I feel like you have to have, well, like, where are the classic names going? Like everyone, and I feel like people in the public eye are particularly worse because they're like, oh, I can't have like a generic, like normal name.
Yeah, they want to have a name that no one else has got except Elvis Presley.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, are we taking it out of hand?
Do you know what? I do kind of like that Trisha Paytas is just like, you know what? I like that. I'm going to name it that.
I'll name my
At least
kids.
it's got meaning.
I'll name my kids then the Incredible Hulk because no one will be fucking with him.
I don't think I would like to have a kid
I'm
called
Incredible Hulk, mate. Who are you?
Do you know at the end of the day, we're all adults. We can actually do what we want. Like, we do not have to name our child, our future children, something that's generic. We can call it whatever we want.
I'm glad that you said that. We're adults and we can do whatever we want because do you know what Jessie's been doing recently? Do you know what Jessie's been having for dinner? Sticky toffee pudding and cream. She has not been eating an actual dinner.
Yeah.
Jessie's been, and then like Jessie's like, I am an adult. Like, I can actually just do what I want.
Yeah, guys, I discovered this the other night. I was like, I don't actually have to have a proper dinner if I don't want to.
No.
So I went to the store and I bought like a huge sticky toffee pudding and I've just been like cutting it into slices and having it with cream for dinner because
the girl wants she's got a sweet tooth.
Will's been shocked because Will does usually cook the dinners and he's been like cooking steak and stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm actually an adult. I do not want to have steak for dinner. I'd actually rather have dessert.
Yeah, I know, yeah. And Jessie did just say, like, I'm an adult. Like, I can actually, which is so right. You can actually do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that sometimes. I'm like, oh my God, I have to like wake up at this time, blah, blah, blah. When I know I don't. If I want to stay in bed till 1 p.m., I can.
Mind you, we have been doing that because Will hurt his back at the gym. You did hurt your back at the gym, so now Will's been in sleepy mode.
That's not true.
Why are you not admitting to this?
It's not. This is a horrific lie.
Okay, tell me then the truth.
Yes, I did hurt my back in the gym, deadlifting. I didn't warm up properly. Been off the gym. I got back yesterday, but I've been off for about a week and I hurt myself.
What have you been doing?
I have not taken that as an excuse to nap.
So what did we do all weekend?
Rest. Yes, I've rested at the weekend. Yes.
Resting as in a nap?
Nap. I don't know if I would go as far as saying a nap.
No, it was more like a full dose sleep in the middle of the day.
I chilled. I chilled at the weekend. I had a bit of nice me time.
Yeah, so napping. Because we're fully grown
Jessie's
adults.
napped actually way more.
Yeah, I have. I've had really low motivation lately.
Jessie has thrown me under the bus. I've been holding the fort down at home and I can say that proudly.
You've been sleeping. You've been letting me have my sticky toffee pudding.
Yeah, you've been having naps. Way more than me. I think I napped once or twice over the weekend.
I admit I have been napping. Will has also been napping. You're just getting a little bit defensive.
That's not true. This is vicious lies and we're going to get onto it when we tell our icks because I tell you something, I'm not holding back with them.
Oh my God. Expect lies.
No, it's not. But we're moving on. We will be moving on to that a bit later on. But Jessie's got her
trending tea. So this happened in Australia and this was actually from a couple of weeks ago and I just keep forgetting to talk about it. In Australia, there was a high rocks and there was a couple doing the high rocks.
Oh my God. High rocks. Fun fact. Do you know what high rock stands for?
I can't remember, but I do know.
Hyper rock star or high performing rock star.
High
The
performing
rock stands for rock star. And I'm like, what? I've been training a hyper rock star. What the frick?
I think that's cute. Like, go rock star. Yeah, little rock. Go little rock star. That was so funny. We've been training high rocks thinking we're all serious and it's just like little hyper rock star.
We're just a rock star.
But with high rocks in Australia, there was a couple doing it together. With the high rocks, you got to complete the course together. So You take turn at the exercises, both have to do the run. And then when you finish, you run up, ring a bell, you get your time. This couple, a boy and a girl, so mixed doubles, in a relationship, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Doing it together. The girl actually passes out on the last station.
Faints.
She faints. The poor darling faints.
Just passes out when she finishes.
Fair enough. That would be me if I'm doing a high rocks. Like high rocks is bloody hard. I'm actually really impressed that she passed out towards the end because I'd be passing out within the first 5 minutes. But the boyfriend does not stay with her. He's like, I've got a high rocks to fucking run. We've come all this way. And he finishes the high rocks without her, doesn't even stop and blink and look back at her. She faints. He takes over the exercises, runs over, rings the bell on his own, gets the time, and his girlfriend is passed out, paramedics and everyone there.
I respect it. Do you know what? I would do this in only one condition. If we're getting a good time and, you know, it's a good time on the board, you better believe I'm leaving your ass on the floor and I'm ringing that bell and I'm getting that score.
So the internet has been obviously very divided over this, and I've seen a lot of people slamming the guy, being like, da-da-da. Do you know what? I think this all comes down to whether you're competitive and what your personality's like, because we are competitive. And if I'm going to be doing a high rocks to the point where I pass out, I'm not letting my passing out decrease our time. I would want you to finish.
Look, if we're getting PBs, I'll tell you something, you're getting left on the floor. If I'm like, oh, we're not going to hit it, I'm putting you on my shoulder and we'll finish it together.
Yeah, if we're like coming like not very well in times, use this as an excuse. Like, oh, we didn't finish it because we don't know our time because I passed out.
Like, logistically I'm just thinking here now, did he actually know that the partner fainted?
He was just so in the zone that he didn't even notice.
Did he just run off and then she just passed out? Because I haven't seen it.
If I passed out, I would want you to at least like check on me, tap my head, and then I'd be like, well, if I'm passed out, I don't know if I wake back up. But like,
you think I'm wasting time tapping you? I'm off. I'm wasting no time. I'm ringing the bell.
No, you've got to make sure someone comes over to me. You can't just leave me on the floor.
Yeah, but I don't even think he can get the time because you have to both finish.
Yeah.
So he would.
I would be more than happy for you to get the time, but you have to get assistance.
No, I'll just grab your hand and drag you.
This is a serious situation. She actually passed out.
Did anything happen? Like, was she okay?
She passed out, Will.
Yeah, no, but was she okay?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He didn't even check if she was okay.
No, but is she okay now?
If I pass out, you have to be like, can we get some help here?
Is she
then
okay
run away.
now?
We don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, she didn't post about it herself. It's obviously not nice having your boyfriend run off and you leave there.
But
other people posted about it.
But is there anything like, is she okay now?
Probably.
Champion then, like, as long as there's like no like, as long as she's okay and it was just like she passed out because she worked too hard.
Yeah, but you would just leave me and not get medical assistance.
Fuck me, man. I'm on that PB.
Wow.
I'm on that PB.
You're dropped.
If I'm on that PB, I'm on the PB, babe. I'm ringing that bell and then I'll come back for you.
So no, but you wouldn't just say get some help.
That takes too much time.
You're actually an asshole.
I'm joking. Obviously, I'm joking. I would drag Jessie across the finish line.
Can't deal with you, but that's a trending tea for me.
I would put you on my shoulder and I would run. Obviously, I would check to see if you're okay.
Yes, I think in that situation, you need to check that she's okay, call for help.
I wouldn't.
Personally, as long as you call for help, I wouldn't even be mad if you ran across the line. But if you just left someone laying on the floor.
Guys, take this with pinches. Like, I'm just joking here. I would set my tripod up, set the camera up, and then record me carrying Jessie past the finish line.
Oh my God, get away.
Yeah,
having a laugh, I tell you.
And then I'm like catching it like we will finish together.
Shut up.
That's what I'll do. What would you do if I passed out?
Obviously get help. Duh.
Yeah, but I'm not made like that. I'm built different, man. I would not be.
He says this, but he's actually the softest person ever.
What?
You.
What sense?
You're just really soft and caring.
I wouldn't leave you. I'm only joking, man. I'm only playing a joke.
Riling me up.
Unless it's PBs. In hindsight, the guy definitely should have checked up on the girl. He shouldn't have left her. That's really bad. That's really rude because something actually could have happened to the girl and we don't want to be seeing that.
Moving on to talking about our icks.
Yeah, so these are our home habits and I'm really excited to talk about these. Look, if it wasn't Jessie, it would probably ick me out. Jessie's been walking around the house recently doing humongous, the best way I could describe it, belching burps. Like, I'm not talking about a little cutesy burp.
I can do cutesy burps too.
I'm talking like that, really loud. And what she would do is almost like get these burps ready and like chase me around our kitchen island burping at me.
Okay, backstory for this. I've told you guys a lot of times.
And they've really got out of hand because they've got louder and they've got smellier.
Smellier?
I'm just adding
Maybe it's the sticky toffee pudding I've been eating.
Nah, but like, I don't know where this has come from and I've never seen it from Jessie.
Okay, well, Will does a lot of things at home to annoy me. So many. You heard about it if you didn't listen to the other week's episode, how he likes to nip me.
That's cute.
Absolutely not. Will does a lot of annoying things, and I've realized the one thing Will hates and Will thinks is disgusting is actually burps.
Yeah, it's my one thing that I actually can't do. Look, fart on me, I actually don't care. Burp anywhere in my circumference, I hate it. I'm actually just not, I don't know what it is. It makes me like, Ugh.
So whenever Will annoys me, I've got a secret weapon.
She chases me with her burps.
Yeah. So if Will comes over to like fart on me, just annoy me, like tickle me, try bite me,
that's cute.
Anything.
Cutesy.
Oh, I've got a repellent and it's a burp.
Do a big burp.
I can't do one now.
Yeah, you can. You said you can burp on repeat.
I'm not going to burp right now. Remember when I tried to burp the ABCs?
Do it.
No.
Do it for that.
I was silent.
Do a big one. No.
Will, and I can burp on demand. So Will hates burping. So whenever Will was annoying me, getting all up in my grill. I swear you can fart on demand is weird. But if Will gets up in my grill, I know what will repel him. And the bigger the burp, the further away he stays. And like he could be trying to eat my food. He'd be trying to lift me up, anything. The minute I burp, he runs away. It's my secret weapon.
Yeah, I don't like it. It X me out. I'm just like, I cringe at it.
And I find it really funny when you complain about it.
Humongous ones, like recently, like they actually, and I am not exaggerating here, they shake the house.
Oh my God, shut
they
up.
They actually do.
So dramatic. See, this
and they're
is how
really long. Like,
I put like background sound in my voice to like make them sound louder.
Really loud. I don't know. Yeah, and it's just like, I can't be doing that. Please stop.
We've been together like 2.5 years and I've never had anything that repels Will. Finally, I found my ammo and I've been using it because you have been getting up in my grill annoying me lately.
Yeah, so Jessie literally chases me with burps around the house.
So I'll get my peace and quiet. Well, my one on that note is obviously Will's farting, and Will actually likes the smell of his own farts.
No, I don't.
Yes, he does.
That's not true.
So he loves to fart so he can smell it.
That's not true. What I do, I sometimes have a little fart under the covers and then Jessie goes, can I please smell it?
That is fucking not true.
She loves the smell of my farts.
Will's farts make me feel sick.
So then she Dutch ovens herself in it.
That is just so not true.
Yes, it is. I'm not taking accountability for that.
Will does belcher farts.
No, I don't.
Belcher, so we're using that word today.
No, I don't.
So I've been burping back at you to get you away.
No, I don't.
It's disgusting. You've got an intolerance.
I just find it very like funny that you said that I like the smell of farts when that's actually you.
Oh my goodness, this man, I can't tell. I hate it when you do this.
What?
Will does like the smell of his own parts. It's actually true.
Nah, I'm not taking that.
I swear to God, you have some sort of stomach intolerance. Like, I think it's dairy or something. Because it doesn't smell healthy.
What?
What is going on in there?
They do. Don't even get me started about
just
not healthy.
Just because you like the smell of it does not mean everyone else does.
Don't even get me started about unhealthy.
So
we'll talk about your poos.
I will chase you away with my burps. You shouldn't even know what my poos smell like, but you actually come in and purposely smell them. So
no, I don't.
Like, you shouldn't even fucking know.
Oh, okay. Funny you said farting because I've said farting.
What do you mean?
Well, you like cupcake yourself and do weird stuff.
Oh my God, he's coming on with this narrative again. He said this the other week.
Jessie
this is completely a lie.
Nah, I just done farting in general because
he knows
that's
it triggers
for boys
me.
only.
I don't even fart around you because you like the smell of them.
Yes, you do.
If I was to fart, you'd get happy and you think it's funny.
I don't like it.
You like whenever I fart, Will goes like, did you just fart? Like smiles at
Used
me.
to maybe because you didn't do it. Now you do it a lot.
No, I don't. My one with Will, getting me to see if your breath smells by coming up and breathing in my face like a dragon, going,
I don't think I'm trying to get you to smell my breath. I only did that when I had my wisdom tooth taken out.
oh, that was disgusting. That was so bad. I felt really bad because you had such a bad swelling.
Yeah, Jessie wouldn't kiss me. She wouldn't come up to me. She wouldn't do anything like that.
All I could imagine was that blood clot at the back.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah, that is pretty gross. I do breathe on you like a dragon, but I feel like that's when we play dragons at home.
Oh my God. Everyone, send help. Someone help me.
What?
This is why I have to burp you away from me because you're playing dragons.
Okay, this one is actually quite a big one, and I don't like it. And Jessie actually does it on purpose. I'm sure of it, but she'll use my toothbrush.
I do use his toothbrush.
And like to the point where I'm just like, oh my God. I don't mind it, but if there's a toothbrush for Jessie, like her toothbrush, like use your own toothbrush, she will purposely, if we go away, not bring her own toothbrush and use my toothbrush. That's facts.
It's because I don't want to lose both of our toothbrushes.
So what, we're using mine as one that's getting lost?
Yeah.
No, I take that bad boy everywhere. So Jessie will use my tooth, and we've even been at home. And this is actually on quite a lot of occasions where I've walked in the bathroom. She's just using my toothbrush with her toothbrush just sat there. Like when we got back from Australia.
Okay,
When we got back from Australia, she actually did not use her toothbrush for like 3 weeks after because she didn't bring her toothbrush to Australia in the first place. So she was using mine for like a month and then wouldn't. And I'm just like,
do you want me to tell you why I didn't use my toothbrush for ages?
Why?
Because somebody knocked my toothbrush into the clothes washing basket. And I didn't know where it was for ages. And then I was going through the clothes, like the dirty clothes, dirty underwear, gym clothes, everything. I found my fucking toothbrush and I didn't know where to buy a new head. So my toothbrush was sitting there for ages, but I refused to fucking put that thing on my mouth because it was sitting in our dirty laundry. I don't know who swiped it into the dirty laundry basket, but just saying 2 people live in the house and it wasn't me. So I actually decided to just start using.
Why would it be me?
Because you're clumsy. You knocked my hair ties into the toilet the other day. Like,
oh my God, we went into the toilet and Jessie's hair tie was down the toilet and I'm getting the blame for it. I don't know why I would be getting the blame for it.
Because only you are clumsy enough to do that.
But knock it from where?
If I knocked my own toothbrush into a dirty wash basket, I would be like, oh my God, pick it up and get it out. Not let clothes sit on it for weeks on end.
I wouldn't do that either. I would definitely get it out if I knew it was in there.
Yeah, well, anyways, that's why I didn't use my toothbrush. And then when we went to Australia, I found the toothbrush heads. So when I got a new toothbrush. So yeah, that's what you get for knocking my toothbrush into the dirty wash. I'll use yours.
Do you like using mine?
I don't really care.
Does it feel like home?
Yeah, it feels like home. It feels like kisses.
What?
That's an inside joke. Remember the slices?
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you want to explain that?
No.
Why?
Guys, once we went to Waitrose and we found these like Rocky Road Biscoff slices. I don't know what they were, but they were fucking delicious.
Yeah, they were really, really
And we
good.
went crazy for them to the point where we like drove like half an hour to go get them. And we bought 7, like a huge stack. Oh my God, that was so yummy. And then we were just like eating them and we were just like romanticizing them a lot.
And Jessie said, oh my God, I love this so much. It feels like I'm kissing it. When she was eating the biscuit.
Melting in my mouth.
Yeah, no, it's just like, well, that's
It's
just
not even funny for anyone else, but yeah, now we make the joke.
I was just like, that's so weird.
They're so good though, those slices from Waitrose. I can't believe we bought 7 of them, 7 packets, and ate them.
Yeah, I was in a gimme chocolate.
Let's get into dating in your 20s.
Dating in your 20s feels like everyone's doing it from 20 to 30. They are. Yeah. Everyone's dating in their 20s from 20 to 30. But it's a kind of like a big thing in the sense that we're going to like just dive into it. I will explain later. But how would you describe dating in your 20s? Because Jessie's basically near the end of her 20s now. So you are probably the best person to speak to about this.
Dating in your 20s. You know, I was never much of a dater.
Right.
I didn't really get into dating culture. I don't know why. Obviously, I've like been with you for the last 2.5 years.
And they've probably been the best 2.5 years of your life.
They have. But a lot of my friends have dated a lot. And it just seems like messy. I feel like it almost seems like they'll be talking to someone for like a week or two and then they just disappeared.
Yeah.
It's just like a time filler.
Yeah.
What would you say
I would
dating
say
in your 20s?
Dating in 20s, 20 to 25 is the fun dating phase. And then I would say people look to settle down after 25.
Do they though? Because I feel like, especially in Sydney, people are like 35 and still dating like they're 19.
Yeah. Maybe.
And I feel like people are settling down later.
Yeah, to be fair, if I actually just like look at most of the people that I know, like everyone, a lot of them aren't in relationships and a lot of them are like 25 above.
Yeah, but dating in your 20s can be messy. It can be fun, but it can also be fucking tear-worthy and soul-destroying.
Yeah, why do you think the reason is that people aren't probably dating as much? Like, I would say a big factor would be people aren't moving out. Like, people aren't moving out of their family home, so they're not progressing into serious relationships.
Yeah. Well, I'm 28 and I know a lot of people my age that still live in their family.
Early next year. Oi, oi! Big 3-0. Big 30 for the gal.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm
going to be like a hot, vibrant 30-year-old.
Yeah?
Yeah. But...
And I'm going to be the little puppy. Woof, woof. Because I'm going to be fresh. I'm like a baby still, 26.
Yeah, you are like my little child sometimes.
Yes.
Anyhow, people are more commonly staying with their parents later in life or moving back in with their parents or living in share houses.
What?
Share houses is huge.
Yeah, agreed.
I feel as though my parents, by the age of 23, had 3 children under the age of 5 and owned a house.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like...
Yeah, we're way off.
Mate, we're way off. Yeah,
Way
hell
off.
no.
Way off, yeah. That's crazy though. And I feel like times have changed. People back then did get together and have babies earlier.
Do you think the economy is a big contributing factor to this?
To people aren't settling down? Yeah, probably a little bit. Marriage is expensive. Kids are expensive. Houses are expensive.
Rent is expensive.
Rent is expensive. Do you know what I mean? So maybe everyone's doing like that stuff like later on in life.
People aren't getting in as many relationships as well. And I really feel like that is because how connected the world is now. So you've got dating apps, you've got social media, and it's so easy to meet so many people now. Whereas back in the day, it was like you had your crush, you guys lived in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, back in the day, like you just have to go to the next village to find your wife.
Yeah, but now it's like you can go online and everybody has access to everybody. So do you think that's a reason that people aren't settling down as much?
That's why they say there's plenty more fish. That's a dating app, plenty more fish.
Well, with dating apps are actually majority male. So there's not as many female fish on the app.
Really?
Yeah, especially Tinder.
I'm not surprised because they're all horny devils on there. What?
I feel like women don't date as much as we used to. I feel like women are becoming so aware of like toxic relationships. And I think women are really advancing and progressing with how we like to be treated. And it's getting to a point where women are just like not putting themselves in the dating pools because they don't want to be messed around.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that has something to do with your frontal lobe developing and whatnot, but...
the frontal lobe.
Yeah, my frontal lobe's developed. I'm 26 now and I'm feeling mature. I'm like feeling like I've like these thoughts that I'm having are definitely frontal developed lobe thoughts.
I don't know if your frontal lobe's developed yet, babe.
Why?
I don't know. Let me just double check that. I don't think it developed yet.
Yeah, 25.
What age do men's frontal lobes develop by?
25.
Yeah. Okay. So the frontal lobe does fully develop in men around age 25.
Yeah, exactly. I told you. Do you know how I answered that? Because of my frontal lobe.
So what does your frontal lobe help with?
Well, just decision making.
Yeah, the prefrontal cortex is key for long-term planning, managing emotions, judging consequences, and controlling impulses.
Making decisions.
Yeah.
Basically, tick, tick, tick. Yeah.
Until it's fully developed, people, especially men, may be more prone to risk-taking, emotional outbursts, or questionable decisions. So, girls, in summary with that, what the fuck is the point in dating a man before his frontal lobe develops? Because why would you want a man that can't manage his emotions and can't make good decisions?
So no one's dating under 25 then?
Yeah, don't, babe. Fucking don't.
So when you were 25, why did you hook up with basically a fresh 20-year-old me?
What the hell? You weren't 20. You were 23 to 24.
I was 23.
Because I thought you were nice and sweet, and I did think you...
I had 2 more years until my frontal lobe developed.
Yeah, mate, but if I met you outside the villa, your decisions I would not have approved of, because I've heard some of them and they're like...
What?
If I met you outside of the villa, given your early, younger decisions, I would probably not have dated you.
Why?
Because, mate, some of the shit you got up to... I won't talk about it on the pod, but that I do not need to know that young, immature Will.
I wasn't immature.
No one needed to date him.
Why? It was me.
It was you. But now that your frontal lobe's developed, we're great.
Well, now it has. Yeah, quite recently.
I do think when I met you, though, you were really mature for your age anyways.
Really?
Yeah.
That's such a lie.
I did. You were definitely immature in aspects, but that was like a fun way.
Have I matured the last 2 years or dematured?
100% matured.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say dematured.
No. Remember that time we had an argument? You were like, oh, I'm just going to go home.
Yeah? Fuck me. I stand by that.
What?
Joking. We'll get in trouble.
That was like little boy behavior though. And I feel like you don't do that shit anymore.
Yeah. Me and Jessie had an argument and I was like, fine, I'm just going to book a car home.
Yeah. And I was like,
I'll see you at home.
We live with each other.
Yeah.
I was so annoyed. We talked about this in episode 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think you've grown up.
Do body counts matter now?
No, they never should have anyways.
They did. I felt like that was very big, but now I don't feel like it's as big of a
Why
thing.
did body count even matter? And I feel like with body count, it only ever mattered in girls.
Yes. I 100% agree with that. Yeah, it's really odd how it was like, if a girl slept with a lot of people, then she would be probably degraded and not called very nice names. But then if a lad was like sleeping with loads of people, he would be, what a legend.
Yeah, I really don't like that. And that's just obviously misogyny in society. Like,
But I'm just like, look, if you want to be free, be free. If you don't, don't. But other people don't really need to pass comment or judge on it. It's nothing to do with them.
The only time that like body count kind of matters, and it's actually not the body count that matters, it's your behaviors, is if you are like sleeping with multiple people at once and it's hurting someone else.
Yeah.
That is the only time who you're sleeping with should actually matter. If you're in a relationship and you both agreed that you're solely only seeing each other and one person's seeing other people, yeah, that shit matters. Your body count shouldn't be going up when you're in a relationship. That's obviously going to matter.
That's cheating.
But yeah, literally. But like...
Whose body count is going up when you're in a relationship?
That's what I'm saying. That's the only time it should actually matter is if you're in a relationship and it's going up.
Some lunatic.
Yeah. But like with you and I, we love each other loads. What on earth would body count for me or you even actually have to matter to how we treat each other?
Yeah, I feel like there's a very early stage conversation, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like it's weird. Like if
oh.
someone ever said to me like, what's your body count? I feel like Love Island, that type of fucking question always comes up.
They love that question.
Yeah, it's so weird. But in normal life, if anyone ever said, what's your body count? I'd be like, what the fuck?
I don't think I've ever asked anyone, what's your body count?
Body count's just such a weird like word. What's your body count?
Yeah. How many people have you got cheeky with?
Yeah, it's just not of interest. I do think it's also really important though for everybody to like pay attention to what they're doing and make sure it feels right for yourself. Like I would never ever say to anyone to shame yourself because of your body count, because like I said, your body count doesn't matter. But still keep in mind, do things that feel right for you. Don't be like pressured into situations or feel like if you're a guy, you have to have a high body count. Or if you're a girl, you have to have a low body count. If you want to have a low body count or a high body count, you can.
Do what feels right. That's what I say. You know, if it feels right, do it. If it doesn't, don't. Okay, this is something a bit more for you because you're closer to that age, 30s. All right.
You're acting like I'm 10 years older than you.
You basically are.
Okay.
But you're close to 30.
Yep.
That's okay. I like an older woman. But is like 30s the new 20s? Like it's 30s when maybe you'll be settling down, buying a house, moving in with your partners, getting married, having kids. Is it like the 30 to 40 range that's happening? Whereas before it was the 20 to 30s that was happening.
Yeah, 100% 30s are the new 20s, which I think is great.
Yeah.
It's just our lives are carrying out longer.
Well,
so we
look-
just have like, it almost feels like we have longer in our youth.
Yeah, we had COVID, so we really need this. We had like 4 years out. Do you know what I mean? We had 4 years out. So we need to make up for that. So we're going to be doing things later.
I think as well, because the world's so well connected now. I think in the past, when we didn't have social media, we didn't have TikTok, everyone is just living off what we're told society is and where you should be at.
Yeah.
But because we're so well connected on social media, you can see that actually not everyone's doing what society tells us to do.
Yeah.
It's probably always been like that as well. There's always been people that haven't settled down in their 20s and have decided to settle down in their 30s or 40s or not settle down at all. But you just never heard of those because TV always portrayed to get married and find a husband and all that type of shit. But now we're all connected and we can be like, oh, wait a second, that person's not doing it. I don't do that either.
Yeah, you don't need to, sort of thing. The pressure's been taken off maybe a little bit then.
Yeah. And I feel as though me and you, so you're 26, I'm 28. Are you 26? Yes, you're 26.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I?
Will's 26, I'm 28.
When's my birthday?
When you think about it, we think of ourselves as quite young and free-spirited. Whereas when I was 19 and I thought I was going to be this age, I thought we would have our shit fully together. Like I thought I'd have a house, marriage, children. Whereas now we're like, oh, we're so young. We don't have to have children yet.
I can say that and mean it.
I'm still young, you bitch.
Joking.
Shut up or I'll go date someone my own age, mate.
Joking, because I just said I always say to Jessie, like when you're 30, you're banned from coming out with us. Like out and having a drink. I'll be like, that's the cut-off date, that is.
Only as old as you feel.
I say that to Jessie's brother all the time, like, oh, when Jessie's 30, like, no way can she be coming out.
I'll just go party with other 30-year-olds. I don't need a party with you under 30s. No, we'll go to like yachts and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Boats and hoes, boats and hoes.
What do you think the main difference between early 20s and late 20s is?
With dating?
Yeah.
I feel like late 20s, honestly, shit just makes more sense.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Like one of the big things I think is like your early 20s, you're like learning, you actually learn a heap. And then like when you're like 20 to 25, that's your like, I find that was my learning. Learning, and now you're progressing.
And unfortunately, the learning period can be really messy and miserable. I feel as though I speak to so many girls, even just on nights out or see TikToks of how many like heartbroken girls who just literally
Heartbreak era.
It's so sad to see girls go through it because I've been there. But then I'm also like, you know, one day you're going to look back and none of that will even matter. But at the time it hurt so much. You learn so much from that heartbreak as well. And you learn so much about yourself. We make some silly decisions. We go a little bit crazy. But the growth is well worth it.
Yeah.
And it's same for boys as well. But obviously I'm a girl. So
yeah, everyone goes through heartbreaks, isn't it?
Boys definitely manage heartbreaks differently though.
In what sense?
I feel like boys don't take enough time to sit and cry. They break up and then they go out partying.
Yeah.
And they just go like try to ignore it.
Very social.
Yeah. And I think that even comes down to like when you have a look at the gender roles and what we were saying before, how men are applauded for having a higher body count and women are applauded for having a lower one. So when they go through a breakout, men go get so much validation, whether it's from their friends, just random fucking people, but then they struggle down the track. Whereas girls who sit there, be heartbroken,
and
be looking on their Snap Maps, double checking where they are, trying to see their location.
Get over it properly.
Yeah.
Well, they say that, don't you? So when a girl and a boy break up, the girl will get over it, being like almost wanting the boy back, but the boy will be like, "No, I'm partying, I'm going out, I'm me, I'm free." Then the girl will get over the boy, and then the boy will come back a level and be like, "Oh, I want you," but then the girl has fully got over the boy. And
the boy's probably shown all of his true ass colors, and by then she's like, "Ew, you gave me the ick." But yeah, heartbreak's fucking not fun to go through. But I actually personally think the younger you have a really bad heartbreak, the better.
Yeah.
Because you can get that out of the way and learn all those lessons.
Yeah, imagine having your first heartbreak like late 20s.
Oh, that'd be a mess.
Yeah, that would, wouldn't it?
Whereas because I've had a big heartbreak, I already know what it feels like. So I'm like mentally prepared already if it were to happen again.
Yeah.
And I would know what's going to actually hurt me more. Because sometimes when you go through a heartbreak, you start acting a bit like spontaneous and
doing silly things.
go a little bit delulu.
Cheeky wink wink.
But because I've gone through all those lessons, I know what not to do.
Yeah.
And I can be like, going out and partying is actually not going to make me feel better.
Well, one of the most favorite things people do when they break up is actually go on dating apps. We've all been there.
Go have
Everyone
a little swipe.
listening and watching, we know you probably on them if you're single. And maybe if you're in a relationship, if you're naughty.
You shouldn't be on it if you're in a relationship.
But dating apps, is dating apps serious?
I feel like so many people have made relationships from dating apps.
I agree.
There's a lot of success stories.
My cousin, that's where he met his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, dating app.
But you know what? When someone says they have a successful dating app story, I am often surprised.
Why?
Because I'm like, wow, really? Like these people both went on that. It does surprise me. It just takes me by surprise. I don't know why. Not to be rude, but it does.
Yeah.
I think personally, because I never had any luck with dating apps, I kind of assume.
Yeah, same kind of, because I just had dating apps as like a joke.
Yeah, but
Like
that's
it was like very jokey and like lighthearted and fun. It's like out of boredness, I'll do it.
Yeah. I feel as though I was the same. Not like jokey, but I just like to go on and scroll about.
Sue's in the area.
Dudes in the area, see what's going on.
So interestingly, when me and Jessie were actually on the way to the podcast, we tried to re-download our Tinder and Hinge profiles so we could share with you what our profiles used to look like. Unfortunately for me, I actually deleted all of my accounts. I should actually say, fortunately for me,
Yeah,
I deleted
that's good.
all of my accounts before going on to Love Island. So I don't have my account. I can try and remember what I had. However, we're going to hand you over to Jessie. Jessie, do you have yours?
I don't know because it's not letting me download the app, but I was a Hinge user. Girl was on Hinge, and I do think I remember my profile anyways.
Okay.
So you had the little prompts.
Yeah. What were your prompts?
Mine was like, on a weekend, you'll find me.
Oh, yeah.
That was the prompt. And then the wording underneath was either extremely hungover or on a hike. Giving like best of both worlds.
Yes.
Yes.
I probably had on the farm. My profile was a wholesome profile.
Did you have a voice note on yours?
Nah, we'll move on to voice notes, but I am a voice noter, but I didn't do a voice note on my prompt, no.
I do remember, so when I wanted to find a relationship, I changed all my Hinge photos. So when I was like just on Hinge out of boredom, I would have like really hot photos of myself where I look like hot. But when I wanted a relationship, I wanted to be seen as like wifey material. So I changed all my photos to be like very wholesome. So they would be like photos of me at the beach and like a hoodie.
And did that
cutesy.
work?
I think it changed the different types of people I was attracting.
Yes.
Because if I had like a hot mirror selfie versus like
a little bit of like boobies out.
Just like the...
Oh, yeah.
I don't really do mirror selfies anymore, but I did used to be a little baddie back in the day.
Little baddie.
But then when I was looking for a relationship, I kind of changed the Hinge photos to like holding like a baby and like being like my little sister Stella.
Yeah, why didn't you say holding my little sister?
She was a
Why were you
baby.
just like holding a baby?
I don't know. So yeah, holding like my little sister on the beach,
Yeah.
maybe like a photo of me in a bikini and like a hot chocolate or something. You would have tried to have like the cute boy act.
It's not an act. Absolutely not an act, but I would. A lot of my stuff before when I was on it was farming stuff. Yeah. Me hugging a sheep, me out, with my sheep and different animals.
Trying to be like the cute farmer boy. Pick me, choose me, love me.
That was me though.
Yeah.
Me.
You were low-key a party boy though.
Wasn't low key a party boy. I was a bit of a party boy. Like I wasn't a party boy because I was always hard graft 7 days a week on the farm. Yeah, I was going out having a couple two-step gun fingers in the air, pow pow pow. And then I was up the next day on the farm.
You're like me. On the weekend, you either find me extremely hungover or doing something wholesome like a hike.
Yeah, man, I was working, you got to do. So it wasn't an act. It was real life, baby.
You're very wholesome now.
It was
But
real life.
one thing I also did when I really wanted to get into a relationship is I also dyed my hair from blonde to brunette. So when I went on Love Island, I had brunette hair.
Yeah, you did. So I only knew Jessie as a brunette when she came off, when we first came off the show. And I remember she was like, oh, I'm going to dye my hair blonde. And I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that because I've never seen you blonde. Like, I like you, how you look. But all Jessie knew was her being blonde.
Yeah, so it wasn't actually that long before I went on that Love Island.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know if I want that. Like, I know you as a brunette. Yeah, I know you as a brunette. I like the brunette. I don't know how I'm going to feel about the blonde. And then you went blonde and you're like, buddy.
Yeah, well, I feel as though, because I've had blonde hair for so many years, when I dyed my hair brunette and then I had to go on Love Island because they told me to keep my hair brunette, not dye it back to blonde, it was like a bit of an identity crisis. But I had a theory that if I dyed my hair brunette, boys would want to date me more. And I was correct.
Why?
Because I feel like guys sometimes see girls as like fun if they're blonde, or myself specifically, and the shade of blonde I had. I've always got fake boobs as well. So like having like long blonde hair and the fake boobs, I feel like guys weren't taking me serious. And the types of guys I was attracting were guys that just wanted fun. And that's not what I wanted. So I was like, I'm going to dye my hair brunette back to my natural hair color. I'm going to go natural. Go natural. I tell you, guys I've been talking to were just trying to like take things serious and like amp it up and be like wanting to be in a relationship. And I felt like the attitude that men had towards me and the types of men I was attracting out in public, men would actually come up to me and say, oh, you're really beautiful. Whereas in the past, I would get boys be like, oh yeah, she's hot. And like, oh, you're a hottie. Like people would say that to me and I'm like, oh guys, I'm actually really soft-hearted. Like, but then when I dyed my hair brunette, people would actually call me beautiful.
Yeah, guys, that's really interesting. Anyone who is listening or watching, if you dye your hair, is there something that you've experienced, you've noticed? Like, does it make that much of a difference whether you have brunette or blonde hair?
Yeah, I feel like for me, it actually did. And then I obviously went on Love Island with brunette hair. Yeah. And then you took me seriously. I don't know. Hopefully, if I was a blonde, you still would have taken me serious.
If Jessie came in with blonde hair, I wouldn't have taken her seriously. Would have been like, nah.
Well, I don't know how men's brains work, but that was my hypothesis. So that's what I did to get in a relationship. Well, I swear to God, it made a difference.
Just speaking from a man's point of view, like me, I've never looked at a girl and been like, oh, yeah, you're brunette, so I'm going to take it serious. And, oh, you're blonde, so you're just fun. I've never looked at it like that. So
on the recent Love Island, even like Harry calling Helena the just for fun girl.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's more likely because of the way she acts.
Yeah.
But I do sometimes think men do look at women and just have an instant judgment as to whether they'd like to date that girl or have fun with that girl, which is really fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like I don't think girls look at guys and be like, he's just for fun. Weird shit, man. But but I do think it made a difference.
Are you a voice noter or are you a texter?
Text.
Really?
Oh, don't voice note.
No voice notes. I'm a voice noter. I'm a little cheeky devil for a voice note. I love a voice note, and if I could, I'd voice note everyone all the time. I can't be bothered for texting.
When we got out of the villa and you started voice noting, I was like, whoa.
Really?
Do you know what though? I think this is me just showing my age. Because I'm pretty sure it's like a Gen Z thing.
What, voice noting?
Yeah, I feel like because voice notes haven't always been around. Do you know, I'm a barely even replier. Like, mate, you're actually lucky to get a reply from me.
That's so easy, like voice noting, hold it down. Yo, what's up, man? What are you doing today? Let's hang out. Send.
I feel like I was really insecure, especially when I was single. So I would not be able to voice note because the sound of my own voice would give me an ick. And I would be like, oh, what type of tone of voice should I put on?
Oh my God. I've actually seen that on like TikTok, like people after like 2 a.m. and they're like, yo, babe, how you doing, baby? Yeah, man, I'm just chilling. And put on this sexy voice where I'm just like, hey, man, what's good? You okay?
Well, obviously, I'm in a very happy relationship with you, so I don't need to think about it. But I used to always think about small things like, does my voice sound too high pitched? Do I speak too fast? Because people always tell me how fast I speak and actually don't care anymore. But I used to care, so I would try speak slower. I even did it on my Instagram stories back in the day. I had an influencer voice, so cringe, where I was trying to speak slower and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just would obviously avoid a voice note as much as possible.
Let's try and practice doing a voice note. We can do one to each other right now, and you can do your like
slow.
Imagine we're on Hinge and we've just started texting,
Oh my God.
and you just send me a voice note of like, how are you doing? Like, but you want to be sexy. Like, this is like past 12, like midnight.
I wouldn't be doing that.
Well,
it's not how you get a boyfriend.
That's how we roll.
That's not how I do it.
But we're role playing. Right
okay,
now.
I'll do. Hi, just checking in to see how you're doing. I don't know. I actually don't know, but I would do like a lower, slower voice.
No, do you mind?
Yes.
Hey, baby, how you doing? I've just had a really long, hard day at work. I'm just coming in. I'm relaxing right now. What are you doing?
Blocked, mate.
Why?
Blocked.
I was tired.
You'd block them as well, everyone in the comments. I know you would.
Really? Let's hear what I sound like.
I can't. It's just giving me the ick.
Why? Really long, hard day at work. And I'm just coming in. I'm relaxing.
Yeah.
Right now. What are you doing?
Ick. Block and delete.
No, because it's like that crusty, like sort of voice.
No, thank you.
So I would be getting blocked. I actually think I did quite good. And I just want to actually clarify, I've actually never done that.
Oh, lies.
Never. You would never catch me voice note like that. You would never catch me voice note like that. I'm a very man like, yeah, what's up, man? What's good, man? We are having a good time.
You're really bad in voice notes because you just go like, anyways, how are you? And yeah, drives the tractor for 5 seconds and then carries on.
Yes,
like
I'm doing shit.
I'm like, okay, either break your voice notes up into small increments.
I'm doing things.
Don't make me listen to a minute when the thing you're trying to say is 15 seconds long.
Yeah, but I'm doing stuff. I'm multitasking.
Yeah,
People say men can't multitask. My eyes on the sheep. My hand in my phone voice noting.
If you're doing that, voice noting, break them up. They don't need to be that long. It really pisses me off when people do that because on Snapchat, it's really good because it transcribes what you're saying. WhatsApp doesn't do that yet.
Yeah.
But when my friends voice note me, I just transcribe it and read it.
Yeah, no, I sometimes do that, to be fair. But we want to hear from all of you. We would actually love to add in a section where we can actually rate your profiles. If that's Tinder, Bumble, Plenty of Fish, Hinge. If you send them in, send in your prompts, send in your pictures, and we can give you our honest reviews on your dating profiles.
And we don't actually have to show your profile if you don't want us to. And we don't have to show your name either. But if you just send it to us, we can go through, rate your prompts, and describe your photos. So don't be scared.
It can be very anonymous. We won't call you guys out. I think it will be a very funny section that we can add in. I want to end on this.
Okay.
And I actually added this in because I think it can be a lot of fun. So obviously me and Jessie met on Love Island. It's very kind of like unorganic. You're not in a normal situation, you know. We're not necessarily meeting on a dating app or meeting in a bar or me approaching or her approaching me in the street. So what we're going to do now is do a bit of role play and we're going to pretend we're not together. We have not known each other. We haven't been in a relationship for 2.5 years. We're on the streets right now. I'm strolling, you're walking, you're looking at me, you're liking what you see. Come up to me and approach me.
I don't know how to do that.
You've got to approach me like we've not been dating. Like what would your chat up line to me be? And I'm going to rate it out of 10. I'm going to see how you do. So I'm just like this. I'm walking, I'm strolling.
Oh, excuse me.
Hello.
Do you know where the tube station is?
Yeah, it's just over there.
There?
Yeah, just literally behind you, you silly Billy. It says Battersea Power Station right there.
Where's the entrance? Could you show me? Why are you walking like that?
What, I'm walking?
Yeah. I'm not from here. I don't know how to get to the tube station.
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Follow me.
Are you from around here?
No, I actually live a couple of hours out.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Oh, just coming in for the podcast.
I love podcasts. What's your podcast called?
The podcast unnamed. Farmer Will and Jessie.
Well, who's Jessie?
My girlfriend.
The fuck, bitch.
You were just having general chit chat.
Yeah, that's what I would probably do. I'm not like pickup lines. You give me a pickup line now.
Okay, me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, walking the street then.
I'm walking.
Okay.
You can't look them up.
I'm not.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready? Oh, hey, can I just borrow you for a second?
For what?
Well, I have this podcast and we're basically speaking to people, reaching out, and I need you to fill out a survey. Is that okay?
Bit inconvenient, but
It'll
okay.
just be a minute. You honestly look amazing as well. Can you mind filling that survey out?
It's new contact.
Pow, 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 pow. Shut it down. Yeah. Contact secured.
Oh my God.
Later. I'll be going home texting you. Hey, it was lovely to meet you.
You're lucky you're cute, mate.
What? See, that was good.
Yeah, but like, come on.
That was good. That had you.
Let's just
Look,
say.
that actually, do you know what I did? I got instantly, first 10 seconds, I brought a smile to Jessie's face. And that's what it's all about. Yeah, you're not too serious, not taking yourself too serious. And I brought a smile to her face.
Okay, Dating King. For more dating advice, follow Farmer Will.
Yeah, that was good though.
Lucky we met on Love Island. I'll just say that much.
Why?
Obviously, I'd put in a fake number.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's do another one then.
No.
Let's do another walk.
One more, fine.
Walk with me.
I'm walking with you.
Oh my God, your shoelace is untied. Ha, gotcha. I'm Will.
Hi, Will.
Wow.
Stop this. This
Hands are
is
so tender.
once again reiterating. Lucky we met on Love Island.
And that's what we're going to end it on. Lucky we met on Love Island. Thanks so much for listening. If you are listening wherever you get your podcast from, please give us a big fat like and a follow. That would be very much appreciated. And if you're watching on YouTube, please give us a subscribe. Please.
But that's all from us today. See you next week. Love ya.
ya.
Bye.